I was just super excited to be able to come on board this story at a moment where we've sort of seen the nuggets of all of that. And actually Venom, although he's very present in the first movie, the dialogue between them doesn't really emerge until this film. So the CG characters, Venom in this movie had to act. He had to be a good actor in terms of the look, in terms of the way he felt, the believability of the character with integration into the environment, and Carnage. They both have to be emotionally connective characters that are truly connected to their hosts and reflect and amplify all of the dysfunctionality that their hosts possess. So it was a really wonderful kind of cauldron of screwed up marginal weirdness in a blockbuster canvas and platform where you think all the answers are going to be very easy. And actually, we're swimming around in some murky areas here. We see all these kind of real world things that we pick up on and as cues that kind of think, wow, this is humanity. This is what we do to each other. And then on top of that, you have the uber kind of symbiote view of what this world has become and what we do to each other. So it's a magnificent cauldron of strangeness to play in.
Tom, since you've been announced as this character, the fans have been itching to see you and Tom Holland mix it up on the big screen. Have you spent time talking to Tom Holland about how this could potentially go down?
No, not really. I know him to give him a hug and say hi, you know what I mean? I did a film with him years ago called Lock, where he played my son.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Now your boys played my son, so you know what I mean. I have a fondness for Tom, and I don't know him particularly well. I think he's brilliant at what he does, and I'm a huge fan. We haven't sat down and had a discussion, no. But obviously, the possibility of Venom and Spider-Man coming together, I can't think of anybody who would be remotely interested in seeing that. It's hard to think about it, really, isn't it?
Here's one guy. You got one.
Well, maybe just for you then. Do you know what I mean? But,
okay, thanks.
But no, it's something that obviously is always on the radar. And if you're privileged enough to work with such a potent IP, for one of a better word, a couple of letters, of course, you'd be remiss not to think, wouldn't that be a fantastic opportunity? So we'll see.
So the Venom voice, iconic. The Bane voice, I'm always obsessed with. Is one easier to get into? Is there one that you relish doing more?
Bane is more akin to a cadence, a rhythm of Alfie Solomon's or Ron Cray for me, or a Charlie Bronson, where you enjoy and indulge in the sound of their own voice. Whereas Venom's like a dog, it's impulsive. It's like, well, I think we'll do this. Actually, we'll do that. And he's much more front foot. It's from Looney Tunes, or a lot of my characters are stolen from cartoon land. Or I might steal from hip hop culture and say like a Busta Rhymes, or Redman, or Method Man, and something that's bombastic and present, and like here and now. But then he sits back occasionally and considers things in the sort of meditative Richard Burton tone, or Dylan Thomas. Elements of poetic, reasoning. And so his words are used as a violent fricative or plosive in impulse to get Eddie to move. And it's important that he does, because he has to punch through the face of Eddie. You have to hear him. He's alive only vocally, initially, you know what I mean? Because we don't film and see Venom. I don't see him. So I have to feel him. So if I can feel him alive, and he's punching through the air, it's nice to see when I'm, to see if a scene's working with me just talking to myself by the bombastic sound of coming out of nowhere of the colours of Venom. Whereas I don't think the Bane voice is colourful, comes out of a mask, and the eyes are deadpan, so you hear something which is more radial, I suppose.